time at bar camp where all the bards do go. This one time at bar camp where the loop must work and the flute must blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat. A sharp B natural never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bar camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bar camp, now you're all +1. This one time at Bard Camp, we thought it'd be so much fun to spend the whole weekend playing only in the Dorian mode, which is kind of like the minor key but with a raise 6. And anyway, our professor didn't like it very much because it messed up some of the music theory that they were trying to teach us. And my one friend, his name was Presto Allegro. He was really hyperactive. He only played in the Hyper-Dorian mode. He wouldn't calm down, so they brought in some druids to mix up some herbs and methamphetamines, and now he only plays in the Ritalin mode. This one time at Bard Camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at Bard Camp, we had these elven exchange students come over, and elves are really friendly and know a lot about music and stuff, but elves have different bathing procedures than humans. They don't take baths or showers, but they take off all their clothes and they scrub fruit off their naked bodies, and that's how they get clean. We didn't have any fruit bathing facilities, so we took them to the cafeteria, and you know the elves, they have no shame. They just took off all their clothes right there and started rubbing themselves in tangerines and nectarines and pineapple and papaya and watermelon and oranges and goji berries. And anyway, that day the apiary broke, and a bunch of bees got loose, and they were buzzing into the cafeteria, and the elves started running around and freaking out. And this one elf, he wouldn't calm down. A bee landed right on his forehead. He wouldn't calm down, so he pinned to the ground, took his flute, smashed him on the face, and that's how he got B flat. This one time at Bard Camp, where all the bards would go. This one time at Bard Camp, where the pumpkin just blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat. A sharp B natural never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at Bard Camp, we sing this very song. And just like at Bard Camp, now you're all +1. This one time at Bard Camp, a couple of the bards figured out musical amplification spells, which made their instruments really loud. It was okay for a while, then eventually got annoying. We had to send them out back to the forest to practice. Well, they got lost and they wandered out to the troll feeding grounds. And if it's one thing that trolls don't like, it's bards. And if it's two things that trolls don't like, it's bards with really loud instruments. We found out what was left of the next day, pretty much all blood and bones, and their instruments were destroyed. So the moral of the story is if you're going to use musical amplification spells out in the troll feeding grounds, you have to watch out for when trolls feedback. This one time at Bard Camp, where all the bards go. This one time at Bard Camp, heavenly fucking just blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat. Be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at Bard Camp, we sing this very song. And just like at Bard Camp, now you're all +1. This one time at Bard Camp, we had a 2nd edition bard come to visit us, which was really exciting because 2nd edition bards can shoot fireballs and lightning bolts and magic missiles and stuff. And anyway, he was starting to show off by blowing up all the trees and bushes. Well, we had a 1st edition bard with us too, and he didn't like that because 1st edition bards are kind of like druids, and they got into a big argument. And the 2nd edition bard said, "So what are you going to do about it? There's no way a 1st edition character can take on a 2nd edition character." And what the 2nd edition bard didn't realize is that 1st edition bards are actually 9th level fighters, 8th level thieves, and have powerful druid magic. So the 1st edition bard just kicked the snot out of the 2nd edition bard, pinned him up against a tree, grabbed him by the pants, and gave him a wedgie with his G-string. This one time, where all the bards go. This one time at Bard Camp, fucking just blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat. A sharp B natural never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at Bard Camp, we sing this very song. And just like at Bard Camp, now you're all +1. This one time at Bard Camp, we thought it'd be so much fun to put on a whole big festival, and we'd dress up as people from a different time and period of history. We had buildings and shops and stages, and it was so much fun because when we opened the first day, people came from all over to come see us. And this one time at Bard Camp, when I was at this festival, I got up on stage at the end of the day and I was singing to all these really nice people who were out there in the crowd. And this one time at Bard Camp, where all the bards would go. This one time at Bard Camp, where the fucking blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat. Be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at Bard Camp, we sing this very song. And just like at Bard Camp, now you're all +1. So anyway, glad you're here. Thanks so much. I'll be back in a little bit. I don't think I'm quite at 5 o'clock yet, so I'm stalling. Oh yes, I have magical musical boxes for sale. I have 4 CDs available right now. One for 15, 2 for 25, 3 for 30, 4 for 38. great. And I have a new CD that'll be out in a couple weeks, The Whiskey Brothers, my Irish band, will have a new CD. And in August, my new CD, Bard Camp, will also be out. So we'll have that for you soon as I can. In the meantime, I'd like to thank Granger. Say thank you, Granger.
Thank you, Granger.
And I'm Dan the Bard. And remember, typically Dan the Bard gives you +1 on your next encounter, which is very exciting. I'm really happy that you all came to my show today. And I've got one more set at RenQuest at 5:30. And then we have a secret musicians jam, which you need to come to. It's here around 6-ish or so. And all the musicians get together. Only really cool kids come. It's like an inclusive thing. So only you know about it. It's not in the program, so you should go to that. It's very, very important. And then I'm going to drink beer and eat steak. It's very exciting. That's pretty much my whole day planned right there. Probably go to bed early. I'm tired, kind of. It's been a long day. But the show went really well. You got to admit. What's that? 6 minutes. Oh, I got 6 minutes, huh? Yeah. I don't think I can cover 6. 6. Any other requests?
Other range,
yes. As I was going over the notes of our campaign, I realized that altitude